How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing well, Andrew. Looking forward to an exciting night of Friday Night Jai-Alai.
And what a match to get us started. Second division doubles between Douglas and Julian here for the Warriors and Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Last time these two teams played back on the 25th of February, 6-4, 4-6, 6-4. Jairo and Benny won in 3 sets.
Douglas opens with a powerful serve. Here's the backhand. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Douglas from the 9 line. Douglas back at the 10. Hard to the inside, and Benny's there. Benny now from the 11. Backhand. High and hard to the 13 line, and Julian's there. Here's Jairo. Benny goes deep from the left side. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Benny will take this in the air. There's the backhand to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. This one caught by Jairo. Court title by Jairo will score. Jairo and Benny of the Devils first up on the board here in our first match. Jairo has the serve.
An aggressive play there by Douglas up in the front court to get things started. And see, after the miss, he was telling Julian, hey, if you got a good play, call me off. But he didn't hear him. He went for it. That would have been a beautiful catch if he was able to bring it in, but a tough one nonetheless.
Here's a backhand by Julian. Benny's there. Big backhand by Benny, a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. We're all tied up. 1-1. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, that's a rare mistake from Benny, averaging less than 1 ball thrown out of play every 2 matches here in Division II. So that's a big surprise here early on. Well up in that overhead screen.
Powerful serve by Douglas, handled well by Benny. Here's Douglas from the 9. To the corner it goes, out to the Robote. Julian now from the 11 line. Difficult catch by Douglas on the sidewall. Powerful backhand follows. Robote forehand by Douglas. Julian now to the inside. Benny's there. Douglas again, high on the left side, big backhand. This one caught on the forehand to Benny. Jairo gets in there, catch on the left side at the 8 line. Catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand from the 9. Robote forehand by Jairo. Julian now from the 12 line on the right side. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Jairo, caught by Douglas. Douglas goes for the 2-all. That scores 2 points for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Well, that's a great sign for Douglas, scoring on that 2-wall early on. I mean, moving up on it, great opportunity, shot it with confidence. It opened up nicely. Take another look here. Up at the 6 line. Really opens wide, and Jairo well away from that one.
Very well done. There's the backhand by Benny. Julian from deep in the backcourt on the left side. Benny will let it pass. Robote save by Jairo. Scoop by Julian.
Wow.
Catch on the forehand of Jairo. He sends it back again. Julian's there. Julian out from the 11 line. Robote, forehand by Jairo. Robote forehand saved by Douglas. Jairo picks it out of the air. Splitter. Tipped. Second point for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
And look at Jairo mixing it up with a costado. Ends up as a split placement here to the left side of Douglas and to the right of Julian. And that puts a premium on communication when the defense throws a shot like that. And one thing we've seen from Douglas and Julian, they don't talk a whole lot. Julian was there, but that's still a difficult scoop on the outside.
Julian, backhand from the 10. Forehand by Julian at the 12 line. Caught in the air by Jairo. Julian again, this time from the 11 line. Benny deep in the backcourt, backhand from the 12. Douglas powerfully on the left side. Here's Benny. Julian down low makes a save, sends it right up the middle. Jairo takes it in the air. Beautiful catch by Julian in the backcourt. Here's Benny. Benny from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Jairo makes a great catch. Cortada read and stopped on the left side of Julian. Here's Jairo. Off the wall, Julian makes the catch. Big backhand, too much. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
Yeah, tough one there. And Julian, a predominantly right-sided player. He was doing a good job of most of that point, keeping it to his right. In this season, just 92% on the left. 55th overall on the roster by rank. It's the second lowest of any player in Division II doubles on the left side. And you see at these higher level of doubles, you know, you can get away with it in Division I and II playing with their 5 and 6, but not here.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Julian. Benny lets it pass to the Robote. Douglas will take it. Fake the 2-wall, drops it inside. That hit the pad. 4th point for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Jairo serves.
Yeah, and look, there's space there to score. Douglas threw the 2-wall early on. Jairo has to respect that. He broke to the outside, leaving the space for Douglas along the inside part of the court. He just dropped it into the pad. You don't need to throw those shots, you know, as perfectly as you may think, because it's all about getting the defense to really fake and get them going the other way.
There's a backhand by Julian. Robote forehand save by Jairo. Caught in the air by Julian in the backcourt. A 3rd point for Douglas and Julian. Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, Benny was caught flat-footed there in the backcourt. Jairo was out of the picture. He was forced to make a difficult scoop. Quick bounce coming to his left side. Benny this season, too, catching a little bit better in Division III than he is here in Division II. Still about 95%, pretty good.
There's the backhand by Benny. Julian from the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Jairo forehand, Robote saved to the inside, and Julian's there. Benny on the right side. Julian from the 10 line, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Beautiful catch by Benny at the 13. Here's Douglas midcourt. Another hard backhand. This one lower. Benny's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Douglas cross court. Backhand at the 9. Benny in the corner. Backhand from the 13. Here's Julian on the catch. Julian from the right side to the inside. That's going to cross low. Rabote forehand by Jairo. Scoop by Benny. Backhand 2-all. Caught in the air by Douglas. Cortada by Douglas attempt hits the pad. The pad is bad. That's a 5th point for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. Possible set point.
Yeah, once again, you know, Douglas going for it. You like to see that, but rather see players throw those cortadas softer than lower. You know, you don't have to sacrifice giving the point away. You throw it soft enough, kick it off the sidewall. That's still going to be a difficult catch. The opportunities have been there for the Warriors. Now the Devils with 3 chances to close out the first set.
There's the backhand by Julian. Benny's there. Julian on the catch. Benny to the inside from the 12 line. Rabote forehand by Douglas. Caught near by Benny. Douglas, what a catch at the 9 line. Beautifully played. Julian now. Backhand from the 10. Wall to wall from the left side. Jairo calls for the Rabote. Caught by Julian on the forehand. Swing and a miss on that forehand Rabote. Douglas and Julian now have 4 points. Jairo and Benny still with 5 and a possible set point.
Yeah, rare miss on a forehand Rabote, especially on one that Jairo seemingly had lined up. And he was in position there in the backcourt, and just a swing and a miss. Another life for the Warriors in the opening set.
Powerful, powerful serve by Douglas, handled well by Benny. That throw was beautifully made and stopped by Julian. Here's Julian from the 11 line. Over the top. Jairo has it at the 8. Backhand. Kicking up. Julian makes the catch. Big backhand by Julian. A Rabote coming out. Difficult Rabote save. Right up the middle. Benny's there. Excellent catch by Julian. Julian powerfully from the forehand, and Benny's there. Julian calls for the catch. He's got it to 10. Karam stopped by Jairo on the forehand. Cortada stopped in the backcourt by Julian. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand. Catch on the forehand of Julian again. That ball's on the wall. Jairo can just make the save. That shot down like a bullet. Douglas handled it well. What a scoop by Benny. And tipped on the return. A hard-fought play. Point and set to Jairo and Benny, winning the first set. 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out. Play our second set.
And Devils come away with that set 6-4, but, you know, in a losing effort, still like what the the Warriors showed in that opening set. When you think about the points, the 6 points for the Devils, I mean, 1 up in the overhead screen by Julian, a couple missed balls, a few in the pad, so it wasn't really anything that the Devils did so much as the unforced errors and the mistakes by the Warriors.
No question about it. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players coming back here to take breaks in between sets and to prepare for matches. Focus there on Jairo. Getting some feedback from Nicholas.
And actually the last 2 times these teams were in action was against each other. That was back on February 25th, so a little bit of a layoff for these 2 teams. Nearly 2 weeks. But they are back tonight. Both teams on the outside looking in for the playoffs at the moment. Devils and Warriors with 2.5 points. The Cyclones hold on to the final playoff spot. They're at 3, so a win by either the Devils or Warriors or a tie will get one of these teams a chance to get back into the playoff mix. You're about halfway through the winter 25 season. Coming up after this, we'll move over to 4th Division doubles. That'll be Alex and Bradley against Nicholas and Kubala. Then Correa and Julian, the undefeated doubles team for the Warriors, take on Ferronda and CRB. Then Bradley takes on Kubala in singles. Then back to doubles. Douglas and Manny go up against Jairo and Nicholas. And then we close it out with Alex against Benny, 2nd Division singles. Second set ready to begin here. The Warriors, Douglas and Julian, will have the serve.
We're ready to begin our second set. Reminder the scoring, ladies and gentlemen. First team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
I'd like to see that same level of aggression for Douglas coming out for set number 2, but you don't need to throw those shots perfectly. Just got to get him in play and force the defense to make a play sometimes. Ready to go here, set 2.
Douglas serves. Our second set has begun. A low, hard serve by Douglas is caught well by Benny. Douglas on the forehand, hard to the inside. Benny, Robote left side, little clip. Read well by Julian. He moved to the outside perfectly to make that catch, crossing 2 walls. Robote saved by Benny. Inside, and Julian's there. Powerful backhand night, Julian. Catch on the forehand of Julian. Right up the middle, scoop by Benny. Here's Julian on the backhand from the 10 line. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Jairo. Powerful, powerful forehand Robote by Jairo. Benny on the catch from the 10 line. A little lower. Julian will take that on the bounce. Difficult catch made. Back at the 12. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played by Douglas to the inside. Here's Benny. Robote. By Douglas goes wall to wall. Robote forehand by Jairo. Splitter. Landed perfect to score. First point of the second set goes to Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
Yeah, split placement. You open up space for the split placement when you can throw the 2-wall like he did in that opening set. I mean, through the 2-wall and through the drop shot, even though they didn't score, he put it in Jairo's head that he's going to have to move around in this match. You see Jairo takes off and a little late to get back on the inside.
Excellent serve by Douglas. Even better catch by Benny off that bullet serve. Hard throw by Douglas. Benny's there. Carom by Benny. Scoop by Douglas. Douglas Cortada stopped by Benny in a beautiful catch. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Here's Benny from the 11 line. Robote forehand saved by Jairo. Catch by Julian. The right side by Julian. Robote. Backhand to the corner, coming in low. Jairo makes a save. Douglas attacks. He's got the 4. Fires it outside, and Jairo's there. Julian playing the Robote. This ball's in play. Benny, forehand catch. Off the side wall, and he scores on the return. Well done. 1-1. Jairo serves for the Devils.
And surprised, and as is Julian, that that's the one that he missed. I mean, that was coming in a little softer right on the side wall, but he made a great save here. Douglas goes for the filo. Costado straight to the outside. Jairo scoops it. Douglas ducks, leaving Julian all alone. He bails him out, puts it right up on the wall, and here's the miss that surprised him. Forehand by Benny. Doesn't seem like much, but it's right on the wall, crossing enough to change the direction and get by Julian.
That ball stayed inside, almost took Benny out in the process. That's an ace. Hyro and Benny with 2 points. Hyro serves.
Well, Julian, it did stay the inside. Julian with a clean miss, but Benny with the presence of mind to duck out of the way late. If that ball would have hit him, I mean, that actually would have been a loss of point. That would have been quite the reversal for the for the Devils.
Let's go from an ace to a lost point because you didn't get out of the way.
Right.
But I mean, Hyro's serve is about that fast.
Yeah.
Catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Rebote saved by Douglas. That's high to the inside. Benny's there. Hyro makes the save. Here's a catch by Douglas. Douglas hard to the inside. Good catch by Benny down low. Karam from the sidearm scores. Well thrown by Benny. That's 3 points for Hyro and Benny. Hyro has a serve.
Well, Benny can sense Douglas's aggressive play, so you have to make the defense respect the outside of the court. Means you got to break out a Karam, a shot off the Rebote, something, and he does it right there, opens it up. He makes it a 3-1 lead.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Beautiful catch in the air by Benny. Here's the backhand. Benny from the forehand. Julian's there. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. Benny up high. Backhand from the 12. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas Rebote all the way to the 5 line. Rifle glow and hard by Hyro. There's the throw by Julian. Rebote to the side wall, and Hyro makes the save. Here's Julian. Backhand from the 10. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Benny's there. Backhand from the 9. Beautiful catch by Julian on the left side. Julian now from the 10 line. Right side to the inside. Benny takes it on the bounce. Douglas on the Rebote for the big bounce. Benny's going to make a difficult Rebote save. Douglas has it in the air. 2-all opens wide and scores. Beautifully executed by Douglas. Douglas and Julian are on the board with 2 points for the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
And that's been Douglas's best shot today. He's thrown both with a ton of confidence, and this one, I mean, probably even better than the first. It's up at the 3 line. It's a tough angle, but gets it to open up nicely and still well out of the reach of Hyro.
Beautifully done.
Douglas kept putting pressure on the Devils' defense. Benny laying up these Rebotes and eventually giving himself a great opportunity to score.
Backhand by Benny. Rebote, forehand. Douglas gets in there, makes a difficult save. Big bounce on the wall, and Benny's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Julian on the backhand from the 10 to the inside, and Benny's there. That backhand by Julian a little too high. That struck the overhead screen. 4 points for Hyro and Benny. of the Devils. Jairo serves.
It's the second time in this match that Julian has made a difficult catch to his left side along the wall, and the next throw has gone up in the overhead screen. I talk about that almost every game day. You make those difficult catches. Sometimes you don't have full control of the ball in your basket. Sends it up a little higher than he wants to, and out of play.
Here's a backhand by Jairo. Not much coming out. Julian makes a save on the rebote. Benny takes it on the bounce. Cortada, light touch, perfectly thrown by Benny to score. That is 5 points for Jairo and Benny of the Devils. This is possible set, possible match point.
Love this shot here by Douglas, by Benny rather. You see Douglas to the outside, a little deep in the backcourt. Julian deep as well. He crosses the wall, soft touch, and drops it under Julian's basket. There's not a lot of space here in these top level of doubles. You got to find it, and Benny does so there.
Good hard serve by Jairo. There's the backhand by Julian. Rebote kicking all the way out to the 4 line. Rifle glow in hard. This catch made by Douglas. Douglas blasts it to the inside. Benny, 2-all save. Scoop, or rather low catch. Light touch. That scores. Perfectly thrown by Douglas to score. 3 points for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Still possible match point for the Devils.
And then same thing here for Douglas. I mean, if he throws this ball even a little bit harder, Benny's able to make a play and potentially end the match. Makes a tough catch, then slows it down. Soft kick off the wall and just under Benny's basket.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Powerful forehand by Julian. Big bounce. Rebote. Douglas for the rebote. Here's Benny on the right side. Hard throw by Julian to the corner. Difficult rebote save. That will go out of play. 4 points for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
And that one escaping for Jairo, escaping to the outside part of the court and well out of play as he tried to save that rebote. That's 2 points in a span of a minute or so here, and the Warriors right back in it.
Douglas from the 8 line. Low, hard backhand. Low runner to the inside. What a save by Jairo. Douglas is there, winding up. Coastie to the inside. Benny all alone with the rebote. Plays it low. Douglas is there. Douglas rifles it inside. Scoop by Benny. Julian, that's a great catch at the 12 line. Backhand. Benny will take it in the air, deep in the backcourt. Julian from the 10. Backhand by Julian. Rebote coming way out to the inside. Catch by Julian. Great catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Benny will let it pass. Rebote. Played by Jairo. Douglas on it. Splitter. Benny reads it. Stops it. What a catch by Julian. Made deep. Low runner to the inside. Tricky play for Benny. He makes the save to the outside, and it scores. Point set. And a straight set victory for Jairo and Benny of the Devils, taking it 6-4. Actually, we got, 6-4, 6-4.
6-4, 6-4. No, you got it there, Stu. Straight set victory for Jairo and Benny. And Benny taking a page out of Gaucheri's book there from the backcourt to end the match. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Certainly not Douglas or Julian. What a way to end it. 6-4, 6-4. Devils on the board first. Well, yeah, let's take another look here because hey, look at both. I mean, Douglas is, that's his younger brother in the backcourt there, Benny. He's never seen him throw that, nor have any of us. And boy, what a shot there to end it. Got to mix it up, and Benny did there late, scoring on a carom, inside placement, and the rebote to end it.
As soon as as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Well, let's take a look here at that game day score now, reflecting that win a few moments ago by Jairo and Benny. Lost their first match, but have won 4 out of the last 5. They improved to 4-2 with that win. We have Jairo and Benny over in the DraftKings Players Cage. After that win, we're going to hear from them right about now. There they are, Jairo and Benny. Now, Benny, usually talk about the defense where your game is concerned, but in that second set in particular, the offense got going. What did you see out there that you started to go for it?
Yeah, I mean, last time we played Douglas and Julian, Douglas killed me up in the front court when I was saving the rebotes. I was kind of just giving it to him in the front. So I decided to mix it up a little bit, threw a couple 2-walls, threw the outside placement to end the match. So just trying to get him cheating.
Yeah, and you guys haven't played in quite a while. How much does the fact that you guys practice together in Pelota, how does that help you stay in shape?
Yeah, I mean, me and Jairo, we've been playing together for, quite a bit now, and we seem to be pretty comfortable together. So that definitely helps a lot to get reps.
Awesome, guys. Great win to start off the game day. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll move on over to the 4th Division doubles. Alex and Bradley get another crack at Nicholas and Kubala. This is 4th Division. Alex and Bradley 1-2. Nicholas and Kubala 4-1. So the last time these two teams played, Alex and Bradley won rather decisively in straight sets, 6-3, 6-1. And you heard the records. That was Alex and Bradley's only win this season and Nicholas and Kubala's only loss. So a chance for a little get back here for Nicholas and Kubala. And another opportunity for Alex and Bradley to keep on rolling because we've seen really good things from Alex up in the front court these last couple game days. Bradley continuing to develop here in the back, getting more comfortable, fitting with his Warriors roster. Get this 4th Division doubles match started here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match, 4th Division of doubles. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Alex and Bradley. And for the Devils, we have the team of Nicholas and Kubala.
Alex serves.
There's the serve. We begin our second match. Bradley from deep in the backcourt, forehand high to the inside, cut off by Kubala. Catch overhead there by Alex. Whips it up the middle. Nicholas makes the catch. Soft touch to the inside, long run. Neither we're going to get there. Nicholas and Kubala. Nicholas and Kubala get the first point here of our second match.
See on the replay here, Nicholas makes a fine catch. He's deep. Sees Alex to the outside. Bradley all the way back. Put it inside to score.
Bradley, forehand, high to the inside. That clears. Nicholas, middle of the court, saves the rebote. Here's a catch by Bradley from the 11 line. High to the inside. Kubala gets it. Tough play by Bradley along the wall. He sends it deep. That clears again. Nicholas takes off for the rebote, saves it to the outside. Alex cuts it off. Soft cortada, picked off the sidewall. Good catch there by Nicholas. Tough catch again, right on the numbers, backhand. Bradley gets in there on the right side. Back up the middle. Rotating, that clips a little. Alex makes the catch up in the front, whips it inside. Kubala makes a great scoop. Bradley low and hard. Nicholas steps up, backhand. Dropping in the corner. Robote saved by Alex. Oh, Nicholas thought about it. Calls for Kubala, leaping grab. Drops it inside. Alex takes it right off the wall again. Bullet in the corner. Nicholas has to save the Robote. He does. Alex makes another catch. Drop shot. Oh, dropped in to score. Got him going the other way to tie it up. 1-1.
Really well done by Alex. Kubala was running at it pretty much as fast as he could. Took that second bounce before Kubala was able to get there. Scoped out nicely by Alex. Well done.
And Alex is going to need to be aggressive. I mean, he was the last time these two teams played, maybe his most aggressive match, and you heard the result, 6-3, 6-1, a straight set victory. Backhand to the inside. Alex in position, he saves the Robote. Picked up on the bounce by Kubala, forehand. So Alex able to pick this one off at the 9 line. Lobs it up and out of reach of both Devils. Nicholas with a chance at the Robote. He keeps it inside on the wall. Bradley. Right back to Nicholas from the 9. Sends it deep. Robote forehand laid up. Nicholas makes a stop. Forehand to the inside. Dropping low, and it scores. 2 points for Nicholas and Kubala. They lead.
Those low catches are difficult to make regardless of who the player is. Bradley tends to get down low with the ball. When he reaches down like that, doesn't often come up with the catch.
Bradley handles in the middle of the court. High to the inside. Kubala steps around it. Here's the backhand. This one's coming out. Alex saves the Robote. Nicholas steps in. Forehand to the inside. Picked off by Alex. Alex on a 2-wall. Nicholas, great defense. Soft cortada. That'll score. Changing speeds and makes it 3-1.
Alex read it well. He's there to try to meet it at the sidewall with his cesta. Just not able to stop the spin.
Yeah, we've seen that softer, forehand a lot tonight already. This one by Nicholas. Slow. And it trips him up a little bit. Bradley low and hard right up the middle. Nicholas Costado hard back to the inside. Bradley right in position to make the catch. Kubala stepping back, takes it in the corner. Floats it to the inside. Bradley gets in there. Backhand. 2-wall. Oh, not enough. Nicholas in the middle of the court. Sends it back inside. Bradley with the forehand. Long carom. Nicholas quick bounce catch forehand. Low to the inside. Missed by Alex. 4-1 advantage for the Devils.
Yeah, that's a unfortunate miss there for Alex. Well within his ability to make that catch. Ball just goes off the frame of the cesta.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Bradley from the backcourt. Whips it low and hard to the inside. Kubala with a great catch right off the sidewall. Here's Alex. Sends it deep. Nicholas lines up the Robote off his footing. Alex, high scoop. Ooh, soft touch back inside. Nicholas with a good reach makes the stop. Backhand. Right back to Bradley now. Forehand, high and hard. 3-wall play. Nicholas with a chance. Saves another Robote. Cut off by Alex Costado. Inside placement. Kubala's right there. Bradley. Back inside. Kubala handles off the wall. Sends it deep. This one's coming out. Robote forehand dropping. Picked off by Nicholas. Nicholas back inside. It scores. 5 points and a possible set point here for Nicholas and Kubala.
Nicholas has been spot on as far as these catches are concerned. Court positioning by Kubala, backing him up, has been excellent. Been there each time, got snagged up with that drop shot earlier. Apart from that, been on the mark every time.
Bradley rifles into the corner. Kubala steps in before it crosses. Bradley from deeper in the backcourt now, puts it up the middle. Nicholas leaping grab. A bullet inside. Alex saves the Robote. Kubala comes in with the forehand. Plays it off the wall. Alex takes it off. Backhand. Out along the wall again. Here's Kubala. Bradley's forehand just does clear. Nicholas Robote inside. Bradley all alone. Makes the catch up overhead. Firing back inside. Here's Nicholas. He sends it deep. Low runner dropping. Alex makes a save right along the wall. Kubala comes down with the ball. Nicholas steps in front of this one. Forehand, low and hard. Bradley waits for it as it crosses. Here's the forehand. This one comes out to the middle of the court. Nicholas drops it inside. Alex just did get there. Low runner, Bradley with a scoop. Here's the backhand. Kubala waits on it, back at the 13, dumps it inside, right along the wall. Here's the rebote. Nicholas back over the top. Here's Bradley waiting forward in the corner, 13 line. Up the middle, Kubala's forehand now. Crossing the wall, 3-wall play. Alex shoots a 2-wall off the rebote. Nicholas gets out there. Cortada will score. Point and set. Devils win it. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play set number 2.
Alex trying to get something to go there, going there on the shot, but Nicholas was just so dominant in the front court throughout.
And with this Devils team, it's usually been the defense, with Nicholas and Kubala, but Nicholas killing, most of those points with the forehand to the inside here. Look at the 2-wall. Not nearly enough. Nicholas gets there in plenty of time. He's been changing speeds nicely, been changing heights, and he's keeping the defense on his heels for sure. Coming into this match, and Nicholas was the lowest kill attempts of any Division IV front quarter. He was 4th in kills amongst Division IV front quarters, but 1st in catch rate, above 98%, and that's Nicholas's game. You add Kubala back there with him, who's catching at nearly 97%. This team is just tough to beat. They don't really give you anything. They don't make any mistakes.
Kubala's come back beautifully from that ACL tear 2 years ago.
And Nicholas and Kubala wanted 2 teams in Battle Court with both players in the top 15 in catch rate by rank. The only other team is Gaucheri and Urbieta. So when you talk about those guys, you know what they're capable of in Division I. Obviously a little bit different here in Division IV, but still great catching, great consistent play, and it's led to a 4-1 start. You flip over to that Warriors team with Alex and Bradley. Really just kind of shocking the way they beat Nicholas and Kubala last time out. You see 6-3, 6-1, and that was the only loss for this Devils team all year. Now Bradley, 2nd lowest catch rate of any Division IV backcourter. Alex not catching great, only 93%, which is just about middle of the pack in the roster. Let's see if they can get it going here in set number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Alex and Bradley will serve. There's a serve by Alex. We begin. Backhand to the inside. Rote's coming out. Dug out by Alex. Kubala makes a catch in the corner. Floats it along the wall. Alex calls him off for the rebote. Plays it back inside. Nicholas with a good reach. Hard backhand follows. Bradley wall to wall from the left side. Rebote. That's launched by Nicholas wall to wall. Alex swinging a miss on the return. Gets the Devils on the board first in set 2.
Don't know if Alex took his eye off the ball there at the last second, or rare to see him miss a forehand. Rebote coming right there, chest level. Regardless, ball was missed. Devils get the point.
Bradley, here's the forehand back inside. Kubala steps up in the air to cut it off. Catch here by Alex, backhand. Taken in by Nicholas. Nicholas hard to the inside, dropping low. Alex gets it. Sends it back into the corner. Kubala comes away with it. Backhand to the inside. Another rebote saved by Alex. Nicholas able to cut this one off. Bradley crouching down. It's a forehand. Nicholas comes all the way back to make the save. Bradley up at the 9 line, hard to the inside. Kubala steps out of the way. Nicholas saves another rebote. Rebote forehand, back over the top. Kubala couldn't get there in the air, but he does have the rebote. Puts it on the wall. Alex stops it. Oh, runner on the numbers. Kubala with a great snag. Bradley now scoops one up, keeps it low. Oh, that actually kicked up high into the corner. Rebote picked off again by Alex. Alex with the placement shot inside. Kubala just did get there. Back to the inside. Here's a scoop by Kubala. Long run for Alex. He just lays it up. Nicholas inside placement. Bradley stepped up, crouching down. He comes away with it. Forehand inside. Nicholas is there to take it off the wall. Backhand. Looking high into the corner. Rebote save. Stopped by Nicholas. The 2-wall. Oh, that's too wide.
Tremendous court positioning both by Nicholas and Kubala.
Good catch there by Alex. Backhand 2-wall to score. That gives the Warriors the lead.
Alex really looking for something, anything, change the pace of how this game's going. Backhand 2-all, unconventionally worked real well.
Rebote left side, looked up the middle. Here's Nicholas. Inside placement, Bradley. What a stop. Hand powerfully up the middle. Caught by Kubala. Back into the corner. Backhand stays along the wall. Kubala comes flying in. Forehand rebote back over the top. Kubala again. Here's the forehand now to the inside. Dropping low. Alex whips it up the middle. Kubala clean miss. Rebote not there. That's a 3-1 lead for Alex and Bradley.
Nicholas coming back and basically giving Kubala some advice on where he'd like him to be.
Kubala from the middle of the court. Kicks it off the wall. Alex waiting for the rebote at the 10 line. Drops it inside. Nicholas gets up to it. Bradley has to switch to the forehand. Keeps it up the middle. Bradley ducks out of the way. Alex saves the rebote. Puts it right on the wall. Kubala, tough catch. Here's the backhand. Good stop in the corner there by Kubala to the inside. Oh, that's right in the corner. Alex with the reach. It's not going to make it. Second point for the Devils.
Bradley not always doing the best job in terms of assessing which balls are going to be coming out and not. Seen it kind of repeatedly where a ball that he might be able to go for in the air, he lets go for a rebote, and Alex is aggressive on the rebote, but they're not coming out. They're just not coming out. They're hitting too close to the crack.
Forehand low and hard. Picked up on the bounce. Here's Kubala. Right in the corner again. That dies and scores. 3 points to tie it up. There you said it's two.
Yeah, it's some players just have a difficult time seeing what it's going to do after it passes them. Sometimes they can't make a catch and they just have to let it go and basically say yours. In that case, Bradley's a little consistent. He's making fantastic catches apart from that.
Kubala steps up before it crosses. Backhand inside. Here's Bradley. Bradley really sends that a long way. Nicholas up to the 4 line, turns it inside. Bradley handles off the sidewall. A runner in the corner. Kubala steps in. He floats this one deep. Into the corner. Robote played by Alex this time. Catch overhead. Kubala. Back to Bradley. Standing on the back glass. Forehand inside. 3-wall play. Nicholas has to save the Robote. Bradley waits for it on the inside from the 11 line. Sends it up the middle. Kubala. Backhand. Drops it in the corner again. Alex able to dig this one out. Nicholas with the scoop. Forehand inside on the wall. What a catch there by Alex. That one crossed. It's a tough save. Nicholas makes it. Alex goes up high. Split placement. Nicholas with the reach. Drops it inside with a soft touch. Bradley, who we got up there, made the catch. Forehand back over the top. Kubala. A tough play overhead. Forehand Robote dropping for Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Oh, caught by Bradley along the wall. This kicks back to the right side of Kubala. Floats it inside. Bradley backing up, makes the catch. Nicholas blasts the backhand. Robote way to the inside again. Picked off by Kubala. This one coming back to Kubala. Makes another good catch along the wall. Floats it deep. Bradley makes the catch at the 12. Ooh, that backhand just does clear. Nicholas on the Robote fires it at Bradley, and he makes the catch crouching down. Back to the inside. Here's Kubala from the 11 line. Puts it on the wall, drops it in the corner. Robote comes out though. Alex lays it up. Alex goes up high, controls it, powers it back inside. Long run for Nicholas. He gets out there, and it just clears. Ooh, it's going to be a tough save for Alex, and it's up in the overhead screen. The Devils retake the lead 4-3.
Both teams flirting with that overhead screen, just trying to get the ball up to the front wall. Again, Kubala doing a great job backing Nicholas up. This is one of those where Bradley said yours. And again, the lower it hits on that back wall, he's just not seeing it.
Powerfully to the inside. Nicholas saves the Robote. Bradley waits forward at the 11. Back inside, there's Nicholas. Robote coming out to Nicholas in the middle of the court. He fires it inside. Bradley makes the catch. Here's the forehand. Pumps it inside. Kubala makes the catch in the air. Bradley goes up forward in the corner. Oh, Nicholas does the same at the 9 line. Going hard inside, picked up by Alex. Alex, oh, he sends that one deep. Will Nicholas get there? He tries to hit it up.
That would have counted.
And that's a swing and a miss. 4-4 is the score. Warriors serve.
All he has to do is have contact with the cesta. It doesn't have to come into the inner part of the cesta and be thrown. As long as it has contact with the cesta, that scores.
Kubala floats it right in the corner. That's a good one coming out high on the left side. Back to Nicholas in the middle of the court. Oh, what a leaping grab by Alex off Cortada. Kubala read it, made the catch. Bradley switches to the left. Backhand up the middle, right to Nicholas. Nicholas hard to the inside. Crossing the wall, picked up by Bradley. Bradley sends it deep. Robote coming way out. Tracked down at the 5 line, back inside. Bradley. It's a nice catch on the forehand, caught by Nicholas. Nicholas back inside. There's Alex flying in. And the backhand somehow clears Robote. Coming up the middle, Bradley just did step out of the way. Nicholas able to cut this one off. Higher to the inside. Tough scoop. Bradley made it. Bradley ducks out of the way. Alex saves the rebote. Kubala, he gets there before the second bounce, keeps it inside. Alex, they save again, but Kubala read it. Nicholas goes up, forehand back over the top. Bradley, great catch back beyond the 13. Picked up, nice scoop by Alex, high on the left side, blasts it back in the corner. Rebote forehand, saved by Nicholas. Alex, splitter, cut off in the air by Kubala. Kubala drops it inside, scooped up by Alex, backhand. This comes shooting off the back wall, Rebote save. Slows it down for the moment. Bradley. Back to Kubala now. Alex takes off for it, cuts it off. Three-wall play. Out of reach of Kubala, but Nicholas able to save it to the outside. Alex steps up, fires it low and hard. There's a scoop catch by Kubala. What a point. Bradley keeps it low. Nicholas one-handed catch, fires it back into the corner. One's coming out to the 8 line. Alex slaps it up. Nicholas makes the stop. Long run again for Alex. He calls him off. That's kicking up. Kubala with great control along the wall. Nicholas on the outside. Rebote save. This one's got a big bounce. Bradley controls it on the forehand. That one crosses deep in the corner again. Nicholas lays it up. Bradley, got in there late to make a tough scoop. The backhand cleared. Nicholas up at the 4 line, turns it wall to wall. Alex, will he get out there? He does. Makes the save to the inside for Kubala. Here's Kubala now, forehand, dropped inside. Alex from the 9. Crossing low. Nicholas with a chance. 2-wall return. That's too low. Tremendous point. Alex and Bradley now have 5. That's a possible set point.
Nicholas trying to make something happen there off of the rebote. Again, hasn't gone to the Costalo 2-wall. Especially not off the rebote. But caught the pad. Unforced error, loss of point.
Serve takes Kubala to the outside, low runner. Bradley ducks out of the way. Alex saves the rebote. Nicholas with the catch. Low runner. Bradley goes up, makes a leaping grab. Back to Kubala on the inside. Floats it up. Rebote coming back to Alex. He hooked it just above the pad. Here's Nicholas on Cortada, dropping and scoring. Devils have brought it to 5-5, so it's a possible match point for the Devils. It is set point here for Alex and Bradley.
Can't get closer. Great thought here by Nicholas. Just above the pad, right back to that sidewall at the feet of Bradley. That scores.
Bradley handles in the middle of the court, fires it inside. Long save. Nicholas makes it right to Alex though. Forehand, low and hard. Crossing. Nicholas takes it off the wall. What a catch. That's coming way out. Up at the 4 line. Turn back up the middle. Kubala lets it pass. Nicholas off his footing makes the save. Here's Bradley now. Forehand high to the inside. That's a tough one. Nicholas another good save right on the wall. Bradley goes up for it. Nicholas sends the rebote back into the corner. Bradley, no look catch on the right side. Nicholas takes it off the wall. Backhand just above the pad. Bradley, here's the forehand now. Catch by Kubala. Kubala floats it inside. That clears. That's coming way out. Out to the 7 line. Back up the middle. Kubala gets it. Now going to cross the wall. That's a tough scoop, and it's missed. Point, set, and match. Well played, ending in straight sets by the Devils, 6-1, 6-5. Now Alex trying to make that scoop up in the front court, just missed, and the Devils come back. Ended in straight sets, 6-1, 6-5 for their second win so far in as many matches. Coming up next, we'll see 5th Division doubles with Correa and Julian against Foronda and CRB. It's coming up in just 3 minutes. Game day score reflecting that win just a few moments ago by Nicholas and Kubala. Now 5-1 on the regular season. Best doubles team by record for the Devils so far in Winter 25. Coming up next, that 5th Division doubles match featuring the undefeated Correa and Julian against the winless Foronda and CRB. So 2 teams on opposite trajectories here in the Winter 25 season, but still enough time to turn things around. We have the winning team over in the DraftKings players cage ready to go. Nicholas and Kubala now 5-1 after that win. Congratulations, guys. Straight set victory over Alex and Bradley. Last time you played, they got you in straight sets. So what was the difference today to turn that result around?
Well, I think today it was really just a matter of the aggressiveness between Nicholas and Alex, and Nicholas won that battle today.
Yeah, it was great playing and a great start in the game day. 2 wins. Good luck the rest of the way, guys.
Thank you very much. Go Devils.
5th Division doubles. Correa and Julian ready to take on Foronda and CRB. It's been a great start for this 5th Division team of the Warriors. Got Correa up in front of Julian. Whoever's been in front of Julian in these lower ranks of doubles has had success over the last couple seasons, but Correa may be the best counterpart of them all. He's killing the point at a very high rate, maybe not catching so well in this division, but offensively getting it done. You flip over to this Foronda and CRB team, it's really been a struggle for both players. Only team in Battle Court where both players are in the bottom 10 in catch rate by rank on the roster. Foronda is just down 88% and CRB is just north of 90%. So really can't get anything going in those 3 matches as well, but this was a team that had some pretty high expectations coming into the season for the Devils, led by Foronda up there in the front court. So we'll see if they can turn it around and get their season back on track. Again, coming up after this, we'll see Bradley against Kubala in singles, then Douglas and Manny against Hyro Nicholas, and our final match will be Alex against Benny in singles. Clock is winding down, ready to begin this 5th Division doubles match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our next match. Representing the Warriors here, we have the team of Correa and Julian. And for the Devils, Foronda and CRB.
Correa serves, we begin. Julian advances to the 8 line to make the catch. Backhand to the inside. Foronda from the 9 line. Julian on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. CRB is there. Backhand by CRB. Up in the overhead screen. That's out of play. First point goes to Correa and Julian of the Warriors. Correa has the serve.
And CRB's done a pretty good job of limiting the unforced errors here in the backcourt. And obviously difficult having to switch from the front to back on 2 different teams, but that's a rare sight, sending that one high to begin the match.
In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Correa and Julian have 2 points. Correa has a serve for the Warriors.
And then right back at him with a missed serve. And trying to get things back on track after a slow start. This is not what you wanted to see coming out these first 2 points.
Foronda picks this serve. Drop shot. Correa gets there. Fires it straight back. That's an excellent catch by CRB. Julian, eye on the ball. Catch at the 9 line. Ferranda's there, winding up. Inside placement with a light touch to score. The drop shot scores. Ferranda and CRB on the board with a point. Ferranda has a serve for the Devils.
Yeah, that inside placement shot is going to be there. I mean, he shot it right off the serve, but that was a little high. Here's the next one later on in the point. Julin hanging that deep, and Correa's on the outside at the 7 or 8 line. That's going to be there all day long.
Correa picks the serve. There's the backhand. CRB makes the catch. Julin now from the 10 line. Left side, CRB. Correa forehand at the 8. Cortada stopped by Ferranda. Big right side by CRB. This one caught by Julin at the 10. Julin powerfully from the forehand, and CRB is there. Julin on the catch. Forehand from the 9 line. Here's the backhand by Julin. Robote, forehand, laid up. Julin takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Right side, straight up the middle. Caught deep in the backcourt by CRB. Here's Correa, backhand from the 7. Little clip, caught on the forehand of Ferranda. Excellent catch by Correa. Big backhand follows. On the wall, CRB. Great catch at the 13 line. Robote, forehand by Ferranda. Julin, good pick up there on the sidewall. Big backhand follows. Robote forehand saved by Ferranda. Correa attacks, rifles it outside, and Ferranda stops it. 3-wall play. Correa just got out there, sent it out of play. Good effort. 2 points for Ferranda and CRB. We're all tied up. Ferranda will have the serve for the Devils. It looked like Julin was taking that the entire way. Correa was going out there. Miscommunication between really Correa and Julin.
Yeah.
Because Correa not only was there, he wound up with it in his cesta,
yeah,
but a lot of Julin in front of him.
Yeah, and he stopped. I mean, Julin just got to tell him that, hey, that's your ball. There really was no chance for him to make that catch, too.
Here's a backhand by Julin. Robote. Left side, 2-all. Correa's on it with the forehand. Big right side by Correa. CRB went for it, bobbled it, dropped it. 3 points for Correa and Julin. Correa has the serve for the Warriors.
Well, Ferranda went for it off the Robote, shooting that 2-wall. When you don't score on those 2 walls, you leave yourself in a pretty tough position defensively. CRB just stabbing on the right side, couldn't bring it in.
CRB, good catch off a hard serve by Correa. Here's Julin. Julin from the forehand, high and hard to the front wall. Robote forehand right up the middle. Good read by Julin, he stops it. Ferranda reaches out, backhand from the 8. CRB, backhand to the inside. Here's a backhand by CRB. Robote forehand. Here's the backhand by Julin. CRB on the catch. CRB now from the 12 line, backhand to the inside. Julin reaches up, fine catch at the 11 line. Here's Ferranda. Ferranda on the backhand. Robote forehand by Correa, cut off in the air by Ferranda. Ferranda with a light touch. Correa gets there. Split placement is stopped on the forehand of CRB. Julin lost his footing, trying to make the Robotes still just the same. Tremendous effort by Julin. That's a point for the Devils.
Well, first time Correa went for the outside placement, Ferranda was able to catch it. Don't know whether he got a little bit spooked this time and didn't want to go for it, but He ended up going with a soft touch split placement. CRB with his foot speed was all over it. And the Devils somehow come away with that point to tie it up. Now Correa is known for that cannon of a right side, but doesn't catch particularly well on the left in this division and hasn't really thrown many shots to score.
Beautiful
Tough
catch by Julin. Off an excellent serve by Ferranda. Julin powerfully from the right side, high and hard to the front walls. CRB is there. Julin again on the right side. Low and hard. This one caught by CRB. Correa jumping up, makes the catch. Powerful forehand on the return. Caught in the air by Ferranda. CRB from the 11 line. Backhand. Straight to the back wall. A rebote forehand by Correa. Ferranda moves up. Below. Stop by Correa. Correa's cortada. Stopped deep in the backcourt by CRB. Julin's there. Julin hard to the inside. CRB clutch catch at the 13 line. Big backhand by Julin. Rebote stays to the inside. Ferranda's there. CRB now from the 11 line. Backhand. There's the backhand by CRB. Backhand now by Correa. Rebote forehand. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. A hard-fought point for all four players. Point goes to the Devils, Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda has the serve.
Impressive catching by both backcourters throughout that point. In particular, I mean, Julin this season, Division 5, 96.5% catch rate. That's 16th on the roster by rank. I mean, he is just everywhere, playing these rebotes, catching along the inside. And CRB too, I mentioned it's been a struggle for him this year in bottom 10 in catch rate, but he's been everywhere today.
Beautiful catch by Julin off an excellent serve by Ferranda. Here's the backhand by CRB. Correa, backhand from the 8. CRB's there. Difficult catch at the side wall by Ferranda. Rebote coming out. Ferranda now from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. A Rebote. Rebote forehand. Ferranda makes the, almost made the catch.
Yeah.
4-4 is the score. Correa has a serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, it's got a lot of spin, kicking off the sidewall, back to Ferranda's forehand. Try to get into the shot quickly before you have that ball secured in the basket.
2-all serve. That counts as a first serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Yeah, the serve has to hit the front wall before the sidewall. Oh my.
Double fault. Ferranda and CRB with 5 points. Possible set point.
Man, after hitting the sidewall first, then he goes with the overserve, you know.
Even if they hit at the same time.
Yeah, it's not. No, doesn't work.
Got it at the front wall.
And in spite of those, slow start for the Devils, dropping those first 2 points quickly, they don't have 2 chances to take this set.
There's a backhand by Julin. Ferranda's there. Rebote forehand, drops to the inside. Ferranda's on it. Could not make the play. 5-5, set point.
And both times he's missed the ball, he was in good opportunity to kill the point and get one on the board for his team. And you see here, Correa just lays it up and he barely reaches the front wall. It's floating to him on the left side, and he's getting into the costado motion before he has it secured. Oh, my.
Ball hit Ferranda in the service box. That is point and set to Correa and Julin of the Warriors. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
What a way to end the set. So the serve coming in hits Ferranda, and wow. I mean, that's the way it ends for the Devils.
So, a little clarification with that, with the 2-all serve. Okay, so there, elsewhere, a carom serve is occasionally allowed. Because the ball that's served into the sidewall then hits the front wall and goes to the outside. So, in the case of a ball that is served and hits the corner between the sidewall and front wall, how do you know which surface to touch first?
Sure.
So sidewall serve has to clearly hit the front wall. Can be close.
It was close, but I don't know if this is the one that ended it or this. I think this is the last throw here. Yeah,
that's the one that hit Ferranda. That was an excellent serve, actually.
Yeah, and that's just an unfortunate way to end it. I mean, there's no chance. Ferranda tried to duck out of the way, but that came off at a pretty sharp angle there on the side wall.
And well, fortunately, he's playing well.
Yeah, he's apparently fired up with the way that first set ended, you know. 6-5, able to close it out. You know, some... I'm not familiar with the artist of this song, but maybe... but maybe Julin is, but he's feeling it nonetheless. Already lost his first match today, so Julin looking to get back in the win column with Correa. And now that's been the case every time they stepped out on the court together. Julin, the real leader of this team, though, as we said, his numbers incredible. Highest catch rate of any Division V player by at least 2 percentage points. He's top 20 in right side and left side catch rate. He's averaging more kills than Correa per match, too, so it's just really incredible what he's doing here from the back. Really felt like the Devils needed that first set, the way that they played. Had some opportunities late, but somehow Warriors able to close it out. Second set, ready to begin here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Ferranda will have the serve for the Devils. Ferranda serves, we begin. There's a backhand by Julin to the inside. CRB from the 11 line. There's a backhand by CRB. Rebote. Oh, miscommunication on the Warriors. No one there for the rebote. First point goes to the Devils. Ferranda and CRB.
Yeah, just a complete and total miscommunication there. I mean,
yours.
the point.
Oh, wait, you're not there.
I don't know.
Correa usually is there, to his credit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But you just got to talk. You just got to talk.
Here's the backhand by Julin. CRB from the 12 line. Forehand by CRB, high to the front wall. Julin now from the 9 line. Low and hard. CRB's there. That ball gets by CRB on the inside and scores. 1-1. Correa serves for the Warriors.
Well, these guys are used to the ball coming in pretty hard off the side wall, and sometimes a little bit easier to make those catches compared to when it's coming in slow. You saw how much that dropped when it made contact with the side wall beneath CRB Cesta. Don't typically see that.
Backhand by CRB. Here's a catch by Julin. CRB, fine catch. Right side from the 12 line. Here's Correa. Backhand from the 7. There's the backhand by Correa. CRB. Going hard to the inside, scooped up by Correa on the left side from the 7 line. CRB from the 11. Julian's there, now from the 9 line. Right side to the inside, caught in the air by Ferranda. Robote forehand. CRB makes the catch to the 11. Julian forehand, Robote save. It's floating, caught in the air by Ferranda. Powerful forehand by Ferranda. Correa makes a save from the outside. Two points for Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda has the serve.
Yeah, it got a little dangerous there. I mean, a beautiful shot here by Ferranda. See, crouches down, gets low, and Correa just comes flying in, stabbing at that ball when Julian is in position. Again, that comes down to communication. That's happened a couple times now with the Warriors.
Here's Julian on the backhand to the inside. Robote to the outside. What a catch by CRB. He maintains control, gets it back in play. Backhand by Correa. CRB now from the 12 line. Julian on the Robote. That stays inside. CRB at the 11. Julian now from the 8. Hard throw to the inside. Robote save. Julian now steps up. Powerful forehand. It's going to cross. Robote forehand save by Ferranda. That ball's in play. Well done. Julian's all the way up, and he scores on a powerful forehand. 2-2. Correa serves for the Warriors.
Now, Julian was as deep as the back wall and up as far as the 2 line on that point. I mean, just everywhere, mixing it up defensively and then killing it with a powerful forehand to the inside.
CRB on the backhand. Julian's there from the 9. Powerful right side, caught by CRB. Here's a backhand by Julian. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote coming out. Outside placement. Is in.
Oh, let's take another look at this one. I mean, comes from sidearm too, but boy, you don't see that a whole lot from Ferranda. From the forehand straight outside, well just inside the boundary line. We take the lead, 3-2.
Beautiful catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. CRB, backhand to the inside. Scoop attempt is tipped. 4 points for the Devils. Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda serves.
Yeah, Julian flat-footed there at about the 11th line. That came up on him quick. His only hope was to scoop it, and he's made just about every catch in this match, but couldn't bring that one in.
Beautiful catch by Julian off a hard serve by Ferranda. Here's CRB back at the 12 line. Julian, backhand. CRB's there. Robote forehand. Catch by Ferranda. Ferranda, split placement. Lands perfect to score. 5 points. Possible set point for Ferranda and CRB of the Devils.
Yeah, he went with the high clipper. I mean, you know, if you can throw it, it's just about perfect. Throw it at the crack, get it to open up over the head of the opposing front quarter, and there's really no chance for the opposing back quarter to make that catch in the air. And if he does, it's going to be a tough scoop he's got to make on the outside.
Correa picks the serve. Here's the backhand thrown powerfully. CRB. Catch and return on the left side. Robote forehand by Correa. Ferranda, backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Correa makes the forehand Robote save. Ferranda has it. Lines up. Cosalo 2-all. Lands in and scores. Point and set for Ferronda and CRB, winning the second set 6-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
Wow, some great play by the Devils, getting back into this set and the match. They win it 6-2. We'll see some replays here of that second set. Ferronda, see this one low to the inside. Look at CRB here, leaping grab.
Tremendous
Goes
play
up,
by CRB.
and he controls it beautifully on the outside. Drops it back in play.
Knows that he doesn't have time to land, bring it in, and control it, because that would constitute holding. He got that off quick.
Boy, look at
Well
this
done.
one by Ferronda. Straight outside. I mean, Correa was standing there. It just caught him off guard. He had no chance to get in there. Make it. Split placement here. Clips. It opens. And it scores. And then Ferronda here with the 2-all. That one opens wide. Beats Correa 6-2 to close out the set for the Devils. Remind you the game day score, the Devils lead 2-0 so far, so a win here by Ferronda and CRB in the third set would give the Devils at least a tie on the game day through just 3 matches. And coming up next, it will be Bradley against Kubala, 5th Division singles. Then top doubles, Douglas and Manny against Hyro Nicholas, then Alex and Benny to close it out in singles. Third set. Correa and Julian will have the serve to begin set number 3.
Here's a backhand by CRB, scooped up beautifully. CRB from the 12 line to the inside. Jewel now from the 10 line, backhand. Here's a backhand by CRB. Caught by Correa. Correa, powerful backhand. Passes to the back wall. Robote left side to the inside by Ferronda. What a difficult catch CRB just tried to make. First point of the third and decisive set goes to Correa and Julian.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, Stu. That was a tough one. Kicking up into the corner, crossing the sidewall late. Up above CRB's head, a whole lot going on. He had it for a moment, but couldn't control it.
Robote left side to the inside. CRB's there. Backhand. CRB on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. 1-1 Ferronda serves.
Oh, just right along the wall. Perfectly placed there by CRB. Makes up for that earlier mistake. Put one right on the wall to tie it up.
Beautiful catch by Julian off a hard serve by Ferranda. Karam stopped by Ferranda. Pico really hit the sidewall and took off. Big bounce scores from the forehand of Ferranda. 2 points for Ferranda and CRB in our third and decisive set. Ferranda serves.
Yeah, that was intentionally thrown, trying to get a big bounce off the floor, but that one got way up as it crossed the sidewall too, kicking it high and just over Julian's basket.
There's a backhand by CRB. Oh, that ball is in and out of Julian Sesta. 3 points for Ferranda and CRB. Ferranda has a serve.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Magic City bounce that was coming to Julian's left, kicked to his right, but he had, you know, sufficient time to make that swap and still just caught a little deep in the basket.
The ace.
Good serve.
Will score for Ferranda. 4-1. Ferranda has the serve for the Devils.
Yeah, got that one across the sidewall up about the 10 line. Kicks up when it does so, and that's as good as we've seen any serve today's game day.
Robote forehand to the inside by Correa. CRB grabs it. That Robote not coming out. 5 points, possible match point for Ferranda and CRB of the Devils.
That was a tough one. Julian couldn't get there in the air, was waiting for the Robote, but sometimes you run the risk of it taking a wonky bounce or just dropping low off the back wall. It's gotten away from the Warriors here quickly. 5-1. Fronton and CRB looking for their first win of the season.
Backhand by Julian. CRB makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. CRB to the inside. Julian's there. Here's a backhand from the 10 line. Julian fine catch overhead at the 11. Forehand to the inside. Here's CRB. Ball tipped.
Wow.
Winning game. Ferranda and CRB winning it in the third set, 6-1.
Picking up their first win of the season and the third for the Devils in tonight's game day. Well, the Devils are going to get at least a tie. They need just one of these next 3 matches to get a win. Coming up next, we'll move over to singles. Bradley will take on Kubala.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Take a look at that game day score here reflecting that win a few moments ago by Ferranda and CRB. First win of the season for that 5th division team of the Devils. Still with 6 matches left. Hopes are high through the end of the season. Let's hear from them. Ferranda and CRB, congratulations. First win of the year to give your team at least a tie of the game day. Yeah, you guys really dominated those last 2 sets, winning 12 of the last 15 points. What's it going to take to replicate some of those performances the rest of the season?
I would say it's communication, getting used to playing with each other. This is our first season with each other. Me getting used to being in the backcourt, him catching in flow quicker and earlier in the game will give us a dominating edge. So I think that's what it takes.
Yeah, absolutely. Great start in today's game days. Even close it out. Coming up next. Great start, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go.
Let's go Devils.
Kubala takes on Bradley here. 5th division of singles with the game day on the line. So the Warriors are going to win these next 3 matches to come away with a tie. Devils need just 1 win to win the game day. And remember, the tiebreaker at the end of the regular season, the first tiebreaker will be total matches won. So even if the Devils are to close out the game day before our final match, like every match will have, will matter here. That could be the difference between making the playoffs and not as we get to the end of that year. So Bradley and Kubala going at it here. Bradley just 1-2 to start off this season. Kubala 1-1 in 5th division. We saw these two against each other in the backcourt in our first match. Really just 2 different styles. Bradley all power, maybe not as consistent with his catching. Kubala not going to give you a ton on the offensive side of it. Not going to overwhelm you with the power, but he is a tremendous catcher of the ball there in the back. Match number 4 ready to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin match number 4, 5th division singles. Representing the Warriors, we have number 4, Bradley. And for the Devils, number 25, Kubala. Serve, way to begin. Kubala plays it in the corner. Rabote to the outside, long run. Kubala gets it. Goes high from the right side. Bradley trying to run with it. He makes a diving save. That's in play. Kubala gets up there. Straight to the outside. Going to be a tough one. Scoop not made. First point. Well played point goes to Kubala.
Both Bradley and Kubala doing an excellent job in terms of court positioning, moving into place to try to make a play on the ball. Bradley, amazed that he got that up there.
That?
Yeah, he just did that well.
Well placed serve. Here's Bradley, takes it off the wall, sends it deep. Rabote left side is a fall down 2 wall, thrown to score. What a shot there. 2 straight for Kubala.
Just enough to go from the side wall to the front wall and land in, and way far away from his opponent. Well done.
Rabote forehand, high to the inside, floating back to Bradley. He controls it, drop shot, dropped in the pad. And the pad is bad. 3 points for Kubala.
Decidedly good idea by Bradley. Try to get that ball inside, but just needed to take a little bit more time and line it up with the glass.
Bradley steps in on the right side. Played up the middle. Here's Kubala. Karam with a soft touch. Bradley gets up there. Takes a look, whips it above the pad, and Kubala scoops it. A runner inside, just out of reach and scoring. Well played again for Kubala. That's 4 points.
Again, Kubala's court positioning has been perfect so far in this first set. In presence of mind to throw the ball where his opponent's not, or is at least going to have a difficult time getting to it. Kubala has just been perfect so far.
Bradley from the 10 line, wall to wall. Rabote forehand. Dropping, Bradley backing up. He makes a nice scoop. Sends it to the outside. Kubala with a chance. He returns it. Back to the inside of the court. Bradley now over to the top. Kubala makes the catch up at the 9 line. Sends it in the corner. Here's the Rebote. Rebote forehand comes up short. 5 points and a possible set point here for Kubala.
Difficult to make that Rebote when it's right on the side wall. Bradley having difficulty there, but hooking it also just before he had an opportunity to follow through. But again, this first set's been all Kubala. Court positioning and placement of the ball after he makes the catch.
Bradley on the right side. Kubala takes it off the wall. Rebote forehand up in the overhead screen point. In a perfect set, Kubala wins it 6-0. 2 minutes to come back and play set 2.
Don't often see the shutout.
Oh.
But Kubala was spot on from the minute that he walked on the court. Just beautifully done.
Yeah, I mean, and the offense was there too. I mean, it's only been all night for the Devils. Some unusual suspect scoring, and if Kubala can get the offense going paired with his defensive skills, he's a tough guy to beat in this division.
Kubala, if I'm not mistaken, has been out here practicing every day for at least this past week, late, and practicing a lot of the shots that you're seeing him score successfully with here.
Well, it just looks like a little bit of a different style. My here is just great catching, and then look at the placement here. Drops it in a perfect spot. I mean, just out of reach of Bradley there.
You don't want to throw it so hard that you're going to feed anybody the Rebote, in that case, Bradley. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Kubala was consulting with Jairo there for a little bit. See Jairo coming out next, along with Nicholas.
Yeah, they'll take on Douglas and Manny in a battle of actually winless top-ranked doubles teams. Douglas and Manny 0-4, Jairo Nicholas 0-3. So someone's got to get on the board, just a matter of who in that next match. But Kubala 1-1 so far in singles, and I mean, just that one loss to Cabrera, who has put together an impressive campaign here in Winter 25. So not a bad loss by any stretch. Overall, Kubala has been the bright spot for this Devils team that has struggled out of the gates with some pretty high expectations. Kubala 9-2 across his 11 matches played in singles and doubles. Best record of any player on the Devils. Got the first set, but you got to win 2 to win the match here in Battle Court. See what happens in this second one. We are ready to begin set number 2. Bradley serves to Kubala. There's a serve. We begin. Kubala drops it in the corner. Rebote forehand. Nice sweeping save by Bradley. Kubala steps in on the forehand. Oh, to the inside. It gets by. Kubala starts off set 2 with a point.
Kubala throwing it right at Bradley's feet, setting up a difficult catch. He was going to be able to make it, wasn't able to make it.
That is an ace. 2 points for Kubala.
Low, soft serve, passing the 4 line and landing in.
That's out of reach of Kubala, but he does have the Rebote. Turns it into a soft 2-wall. Bradley takes off. Fires it high and hard above the pad. Kubala's got to play. Saves it to the inside, and it scores. What effort. And it's a 3-0 lead.
Sometimes Bragley's just able to get the overpowering power to work for him, and that has not been the case today. Threw that ball hard, fed the rebote. Kubala reads it perfectly. Again, Kubala's court positioning has been perfect, and his throws, getting the ball back where his opponent can't get to it. So well done.
Bradley sends this one deep, all he can behind this one. Rebote, forehand, looking to pass. Bradley leaping grab. Fires it high above the pad. Kubala with time, could not dig it out. That gets Bradley on the board here in set 2.
See if Bradley's able to get anything going with the serve.
Hard serve, but an over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Holding second serve, picked up at the 8 line by Kubala, right into the corner. Tough rebote, save to the outside. Kubala, tough pickup. Forehand crossing the wall. Bradley backing up, makes the catch. Long carom opens, and it scores. That's 2 points for Bradley.
Beautifully thrown by Bradley. Long carom scoring. He's backing up, makes the catch at the 12 line. Snaps a sidearm carom from the 12 line. Not easy to do and have it open. It did.
That's an underserve, first fault. Second one for Bradley. Second serve is good. Kubala handles off the sidewall, back into the corner. Another rebote, played right along the wall. Kubala lets it pass. Rebote save on the back end. Cut off in the air by Bradley. Here's the Costado inside. Kubala gets it. Forehand rebote laid up. Kubala couldn't get there in the air. Leaves himself a tough rebote. That's missed. Bradley's come back to tie it 3-3.
Again, Bradley has not been blasting it back. Has been getting it back. Kubala chose not to move up on that ball, take it in the air or on the bounce. Went for the rebote. It just dropped in front of him.
Oh, hard serve. What a catch. Kubala gets things started, puts it on the wall. Tough one. That's too low. Kubala gets his 4th point. He's back in front.
Can't imagine that he was going for a cortado rebote from a kneeling position at the 9 line. Not saying that he wasn't. Just saying I can't imagine him doing it. That's just got all types of awkward and difficult written all over it.
That is an overserve. Touch short past the 7 line. Second serve for Kubala. Well played second serve. Bradley backing up, makes the stop on the right side. Crossing the wall, Kubala saves the rebote. Bradley steps up, fires it from the forehand, low and hard. Scoop by Kubala. Passing now, Bradley comes back for it. Ooh, that opens up to the outside. Kubala takes it in the air. Forehand crossing again. There's a scoop by Bradley. Sends it deep. Rebote left side, fall down 2 wall. Not enough. Bradley stops it. Bradley's carom will open, and it scores. 4-4 is the score. Bradley serves.
Bradley's able to hang on and get this into a 3rd set. Dynamics maybe changed just slightly.
Oh.
Basically, Bradley's in a little bit of better shape than Kubala, cardio-wise.
Catch by Kubala. Floats it inside. Here's the rebote. Rebote swept off the floor. Kubala backing up. Makes a great catch. Comes out over the top. Bradley along the side wall. It's missed. 5 points. Possible set. The possible match point here for Kubala.
Kubala's able to get this point. That last point's academic. My last point I meant, not the point that was played on the court. A tale of two decidedly different sets. 6-0 in the first one. Right now, 5-4, possible for Kubala and the Devils in the second.
Serve dropping, Bradley, Karam, not enough. Kubala from the outside, the forehand.
What a
What
catch.
a scoop by Bradley. That'll keep the match going. Forehand saved by Kubala on the inside. Bradley attacking. Whips it high and hard above the pad. Kubala with a chance at this rebote. Hooked it to the outside. Bradley with the stop. Whips this one low, and it scores. He has brought it to 5-5. Possible match point for Kubala. This is set point for Bradley. This one just staying low. Hard serve. Kubala stands in from the 11 line. Drops it in the corner. Bradley missed the rebote. Point, set, and match. Kubala takes it in straight sets. 6-0, 6-5. And the Devils win the game day through 4 matches. Kubala ends it in straight sets on the final point there in set number 2. Game day score reflecting that 4th win by the Devils. That's enough to secure the win. That 1 point will be reflected in our standings coming up in the post-game show. And with the game day win today, that puts the Devils in 4th place, jumping the Cyclones into our final playoff spot. So we'll get to that a little bit later on in the post-game show. Still 2 matches left that might be significant for the tiebreaker as we get later on in the season. The Fireballs have done a pretty good job of adding some extra wins in the game day, and now the Devils with their first opportunity to do so tonight. We will hear from Kubala, though. Great play in singles this year, improving to 2-1 with that win. Here he is, Kubala, 2-0 today, and your 2nd win in singles this season. The offense really was the key for you in the first set. What has it been like, developing some of those shots here now in our 7th season of play in Battle Court?
Well, after getting my butt handed to me by Cabrera, I decided it was time to step up my singles game. And I definitely wanted to finish that one out in 2 sets before the ball got very hot, and then Bradley gets an advantage because of how hard he throws.
Yeah, and what went into some of the practice to improve those shots? Stu was alluding to that a little bit earlier, but what went into that for you?
Just spending more time out on the court, which means extra recovery, but it's worth the time.
Awesome, Kubala. Great start, great playing today, and congratulations on getting the game day win for your team.
Thanks. Go Devils.
2 matches remain, Douglas and Manny, with a chance at Nicholas, Jairo and Nicholas. Coming up next, there you see the 2 teams, Douglas and Manny, 0-4 to begin this regular season. Jairo and Nicholas 0-3. And these top division doubles matches are not easy. I mean, Douglas and Manny have lost and have played every opponent except Jairo and Nicholas, so they've lost almost everybody. Flipping over here for, Jairo and Nicholas, the 2 matches they've played have been against Gosheri and Urbieta, and the other one was against Urrutia and Arat. So I mean, if you look at those two matchups, you say some tougher competition for Jairo and Nicholas, surely to begin this season, but we'll see what happens right here. See if they can get their first win. They have a motivated Warriors opponents in this one. Douglas and Manny looking to get their team on the board in our 5th match. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 5, top division doubles. Representing the Warriors, we have the team of Douglas and Manny. And for the Devils, it's Jairo and Nicholas.
Douglas serves. Our match has begun with an underserve. First fault, second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Jairo's there. Forehand from the 7 line to the inside. Robote forehand by Douglas. Nicholas reaching up. Backhand from the 12 line. Douglas continues to play deep between the 9 and 10 backhand. Here's Jairo. Douglas on the forehand. Cortada, read and stopped by Nicholas. There's a backhand. Big backhand by Nicholas. Here's the catch by Manny. Nicholas from the 10 line. Manny on the backhand to the inside. Manny again, this time from the 10 line. Robote dropping. Jairo makes a save. This ball's up there. Douglas, great eyes. Drop shot off the sidewall and scoring. Beautifully executed by Douglas to score. Douglas and Manny of the Warriors first up on the board in this match.
Yeah, Douglas threw the left side drop shot in doubles a little earlier. Didn't look quite as smooth as this one. I mean, he gets it, sells it with the eyes and the body like he's going to throw a 2-ball maybe. Gets Jairo to the opposite end of the court, just drops it inside to get on the board first. Faster serves, too.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Here's Manny. Backhand from the 13 line. Nicholas is there. Low and hard off the forehand by Jairo. Nicholas backhand from the 12 line. Manny's there. Backhand from the 11. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Deep in the backcourt. Here's Manny. Manny from the 11 to the inside. Nicholas back to the inside, and he's there. Ball missed in the backcourt. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Jairo has the serve for the Devils.
Just a tough one there. Powerful throw coming in right along the side wall. And got to give Manny a little bit of credit. I mean, I went back through the stats and was surprised to see he actually has, well, he's 3rd among all Division I backcourters in terms of his catch rate there in the back. I mean, he's ahead of the likes of Manu, Ubia. I mean, nearly 96%. So, I mean, considering he played as a 2 last year in this team, not doing all too bad his first time in Division I.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Manny from the 11 line. Robote saved by Douglas. Comes right up the middle. Jairo's there. Jairo low and hard, and it's stopped. And a beautiful catch by Douglas. Backhand by Nicholas. High and hard to the back ball. Out to the Robote. Douglas is there. Nicholas again. Douglas from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Jairo. Here's Manny. Robote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Comes to the forehand of Jairo. Manny on the return from the 11 line. Passing Jairo. Nicholas steps up. Backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand by Douglas. Jairo saved. The ball on the forehand. Douglas from the Costalo, hard to the inside. It's a beautiful scoop by Nicholas. Powerful backhand follows, and Manny takes it in the air. Nicholas now on the forehand. Lower and harder from the right side. Manny, backhand. Backhand by Nicholas. To the corner, stopped by Manny. Jairo calls for the Robote, plays it on the forehand. This one caught down low by Manny. Manny high and hard to the front wall, and Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Manny's there. Ball tipped. Deep in the backcourt by Douglas. That's a second point for Jairo and Nicholas. Jairo has the serve.
Well, Douglas in Division II is the highest catch rate of any player by rank here in Battle Court. In Division I here, a little bit lower. He's 9th overall, so still pretty impressive and one of the best on the roster.
Still, you're going to come behind the 10 line with Manny behind you. You better make that catch.
That's crossing deep at the 10, between the 10 and 11.
There's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Nicholas is there. Difficult catch by Nicholas. I really think Douglas lost track of just where he was.
Certainly possible.
There's a backhand by Nicholas. Manny now from the 12 line. Right to the corner, out to the Robote. Forehand Robote by Jairo. Back to the corner. Manny stops it on the right side. Big right side. Stopped in the air by Jairo. Douglas, backhand from the 7. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Douglas at the sidewall, makes a save. Here's Jairo from the 6. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Douglas has the Robote save. Robote by Douglas. Nicholas on the catch. Robote forehand by Douglas, high and hard to the front wall. Nicholas from the 10 line. Powerful backhand by Manny, caught deep in the backcourt. Manny again, this time from the 11. Nicholas advances, backhand from the 10 line. A low bullet caught on the left side of Manny. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Nicholas now from the 11 line to the inside. Robote's on the wall. The return hits the overhead screen.
Just a tough one.
3 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo serves.
I mean, a lot of times when you make those Robotes along the side wall, you don't have enough power to reach the front wall. Douglas ensured he got enough power on it, but when you do that, then you bring the overhead screen in play. Didn't clear that. He's going to give the Devils their 3rd point. Now, it's been some really aggressive play for Douglas, but it hasn't resulted in many shots, you know? He's backed up, but he's not really firing anything off.
Jairo on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Nicholas on the backhand from the 10. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Douglas. Big right side, over the top. Nicholas is there. Robote, forehand. Robote saved by Douglas. He keeps it inside, close to the sidewall. It's a fine catch by Nicholas. Nicholas now from the 9 line. Backhand. Robote saved by Douglas. Nicholas is there. Manny powerfully to the corner, on the wall the whole way, out to the Robote. Beautiful save by Jairo. Great catch by Douglas. Douglas again, this time from the 9 line. Robote forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Caught in the air by Manny. Big backhand by Manny. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Beautifully caught. Rotate forehand, straight back. This one caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side. Douglas cuts it off the sidewall at the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Manny now from the 12 line. Beautiful catch by Manny down low. Backhand on the left side. Robote forehand by Jairo. Caught by Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Nicholas is there. That ball ruled to have touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. That's a second point for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Well, quite the lengthy rally, and I mean, really a rare miss by Nicholas, just catching that rail under the front wall, which is out of play.
There's the backhand by Nicholas. Douglas cuts that off at the 8 line. A powerful, powerful backhand follows. Nicholas makes a difficult save. What a catch by Manny in the corner. Douglas will take this in the air at the 8 line. Backhand, passing, coming out to the Robote at the side wall. Jairo makes the save. Douglas turns to play the Robote. Little clip off the side wall. And the perfect placement scores. 3-3. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
Well, that worked out kind of like a split placement, and you know, if you're the Warriors, I think you have to throw some shots to beat Jairo and Nicholas. I mean, they've had a very difficult strength of schedule, Jairo and Nicholas, to start off this year. They played Gaucheri twice and Arrutia the other time, who are some of the more aggressive front quarters, and are going to mix it up.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
So like Douglas was doing earlier in that match, everyone he caught, he was just putting it back inside. I don't think that's going to work as much on this Jairo-Nicholas team, because they really just don't miss. When they play against an aggressive offensive player, they get them on their heels. That's where you usually see them at their worst.
Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Caught by Manny. Manny from the 12 line on the left side. Nicholas is there. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch by Nicholas up high. Scoop attempt by Douglas is tipped. 4 points for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
And then you think about the points that the Devils have won. I mean, half or maybe even more than half have come off of misses by Douglas, which, I mean, you're not going to see that more than once a game day, maybe once a season, the way that he catches. So, I mean, given the amount of mistakes we've seen from the Warriors, this is a set that the Devils have to close out.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Manny. Nicholas is there. Manny on the backhand from the 12 line. Nicholas on the catch, backhand. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Jairo. Backhand by Jairo. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Douglas, powerful forehand. Robote will score crossing the side wall deep in the backcourt. That's beautifully thrown. 4-4 is the score. And Douglas has the serve for the Warriors.
Well, you said it. I mean, just perfectly placed in a bullet right along the side wall there. You can't place it any better, and you really can't throw it much harder. To tie things up here, 4-4.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, fired from the forehand of Douglas. Nicholas takes it off the side wall at the 12 line. Robote, forehand by Douglas. Nicholas is there. hit.
All season long.
5 points for Douglas and Manny. Possible set.
All right, folks. I think we're back here with you, and yeah, that was the same point at 4-4. The ball just missed by Nicholas there on the inside. Brings it to 5-4 in favor of the Warriors. Possible set point.
What a catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. There's a catch by Manny. Manny over the top. Nicholas goes up the wall, grabs it one-handed on the left side. Manny sends it over the top again. Jairo cuts this one off. Backhand. Robote not played. 5-5.
Yeah, that was ambitious there by Douglas. I mean, he called Manny off, so Manny did the right thing. He stepped out of the way, but he had a lot of court to cover, and that ball was low coming out of the Chula and stayed pretty low.
This is set point.
5-5. It all comes down to this.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
Jairo usually doesn't hold back here on these second serves, but it's 5-5. You don't want to give one away.
Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. What a catch by Jairo. Made that behind him. Powerful backhand goes wall to wall. This Robote is at the 4 line. Rifled inside by Douglas. What a catch by Nicholas. Manny's there. Backhand to the inside, and Nicholas now from the 10 line. Manny again from the 11. Backhand. Robote coming out. Jairo's on it. Jairo sends this one wall to wall again. Douglas forehand Robote. Took a little off it. Nicholas makes the catch. Catch by Manny. Manny from the right side at the 12. Nicholas advances. Backhand. Right to the corner. What a catch by Manny at the 13 line. Manny again from the 13. Over the top to the inside. At the side wall. Nicholas with another spectacular catch. Robote for Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand. Catch in the air by Manny. Manny over the top again to the inside. At the side wall. Nicholas for the big bounce. Manny from the 13. Here's a catch by Douglas. Powerful, powerful backhand. Shot down low. Somehow Nicholas comes up with a clutch save. Here's the catch by Douglas. Douglas low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. This backhand way out to the Robote on the wall. Douglas makes the save. It's floating in the middle of the court. Jairo has it. Manny, great catch at the 12 line over the top, and Nicholas is there again. Big backhand by Nicholas, clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand shot back, caught off by Nicholas. Douglas, 7 line, backhand to the inside. Robote, difficult play, not playable. Point and a hard fought set for Douglas and Manny, winning the first set for the Warriors, 6-5. 2 minutes will go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So there you have it, the first set going for the Warriors at 5-5. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day back here in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. So far this evening, it's been all Devils as far as matches. Devils have taken the first 4, securing the overall game day win. However, every match counts straight through the end. Here we have Manny in his 24th year, I believe, of professional Jai-Alai. And there you have Douglas coming off a decidedly good first set. Both of them getting feedback from a teammate Alex. 45 seconds to go before we begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Just a couple seconds away here from the start of set 2. And both teams looking for that first win of the regular season. Douglas and Manny 6-5 in set 1. Set 2, there's the whistle. We're ready to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. First team to 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. First set won by the Warriors, Douglas and Manny. Devils will have the serve here in the second set. Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Nicholas advances, makes that catch in the air. Douglas for the rebote, keeps it inside. Here's Nicholas, backhand. Rebote forehand. Jairo cuts it off at the 6. Douglas, great catch. He makes that catch behind him at the 8 line. Here's Nicholas, backhand to the inside. Manny over the top. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Nicholas on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Rebote. Nicholas is there. Beautiful catch by Manny on the forehand. Outside placement, scooped up by Jairo. Cortada by Jairo, stopped deep by Manny. Manny returns it low and hard, and Nicholas is there. Catch by Manny. Manny rifling this one over the top at the sidewall, and Nicholas from the left side passes. Rebote forehand by Douglas, caught. Manny from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Scoop attempt tipped in the backcourt. First point of the second set goes to Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Another tremendous rally to get this second set started, and Nicholas just got caught up. I mean, Jairo, a little bit of a screen. Didn't know whether he was going to go for it or let it pass, and by the time Nicholas knew, he really couldn't react to it in time to make a play.
Rebote for Douglas. Play to the inside at the sidewall. Here's Nicholas from the 9 line. High and hard to the back wall. Out to the rebote. Tired from the forehand of Douglas. Rebote saved by Nicholas. Manny's there from the 11 line over the top. Rebote left side by Douglas. On the wall, stopped by Nicholas at the 11 line. Robote. Robote forehand. This one caught the backcourt by Nicholas. Nicholas low to the inside, and Douglas is there. Here's the backhand. Nicholas again. Over the top he goes, and Douglas cuts it off in the air. Powerful, powerful backhand by Douglas. What a catch by Manny in the corner. Manny advances, take the ball in the air, to the corner it goes, and Nicholas is there. Beautiful catch off the wall by Manny. Douglas, powerful backhand, wall to wall from the left side. Jairo's on it. Difficult catch by Nicholas right in front of his face, and Manny takes this one overhead. Outside placement. Oh, that one will score. 2 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve. Looks like Jairo thought that Nicholas was right back there somewhere.
Yeah,
just saw that earlier tonight. I forget what match it was.
Well, just another miscommunication. I mean, you just got to, you know, even if you think you know and you played together for a while, I mean, Jairo is there. He pulls his cesta out of the way, and Nicholas is just nowhere to be found.
Douglas appears broken. Another, that guy goes through centas and cestas. A lot of power.
He's
a lot of stress on the
ball
equipment
out there today. He's throwing these backhands, these low runners inside. It's giving the defense problems.
Well, that centa is also looking a bit like a shoelace, which you want to see it nice and flat, not all curled up like a, you know, like a rounded shoelace.
Sure, I'm with you.
The difference it puts on and pressure on your wrist is really like night and day. Here's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Backhand. Nicholas on the forehand to the inside. Big bounce brought down at the sidewall by Manny. Manny comes over the top hard. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Backhand 2-all by Nicholas. Worked. That's a point for Jairo and Nicholas of the Devils. Jairo serves.
Yeah, I mean, usually a sign of desperation when a player that doesn't normally throw the backhand 2-all breaks one out, and that's really the case with Nicholas. Gets bailed out there by a drop. I mean, another one here from Douglas in this match, and he's frustrated, just can't believe it. Coming right to him on the outside, was maybe thinking about ending the point. But instead it gets the Devils on the board.
Backhand by Manny to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Manny comes out to make the rebote play. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Here's Manny. Manny over the top. From the 11 line, Nicholas advances to make the catch on the forehand. Here's Manny from the 12. Over the top again. Jairo cuts this one off. Costado changes it up, puts it to the inside. Manny, great read. Hard backhand caught by Nicholas. Magic City bounce. Douglas is calling for great concentration. This ball's in play. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Robote saved by Jairo powerfully from the right side. At the sidewall, Douglas makes a difficult save. Robote, forehand. Catch by Douglas. Douglas from the costado to the inside, passing. Robote. Douglas calls for this Robote, makes the diving save, but Nicholas is right there. Catch by Manny. Backhand. Will score. That's 3 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve.
Did Manny
I
go
have no
for that?
idea.
I mean,
I have no
I'm going to
idea.
say no for Stu's sanity.
I have no idea if Manny threw Peaky Vethy or attempted to throw Peaky Vethy or not.
But it ate Hyro up. I mean, either way.
That's because anybody who's watched highlight for more than 10 minutes is surprised.
Yeah. Wow.
There's a backhand by Nicholas. Manny will let it pass. Forehand Rebote. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Nicholas again, this time from the 12 line. There's a backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand by Hyro. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Manny comes over the top. Great catch by Hyro down low at the 5 line. Straight to the back wall it goes. Douglas is there. Catch by Manny. Manny from the 12 line. Big right side. By Manny. Manny over the top again to the inside at the side wall. Another great catch by Nicholas. Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Nicholas is there. Scoop attempt is missed. 4 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Douglas may not be doing a whole lot in terms of throwing shots, but he is so aggressive. I mean, cutting these balls off in the front. Unlike Hyro up there for the Devils. I mean, he's left Nicholas with a couple of really tough high bounce catches along the wall. And you're just not going to make those consistently. And another one, the serve.
Will score for Douglas. 5 points for Douglas and Manny.
Yep.
This is possible. Match point.
And you do have to credit Douglas with, I mean, changing the pace of this match. I mean, Hyro and Nicholas really haven't had a good response to it. Hard to the inside, it's working. 5-1, a couple chances to win the match.
There's a backhand by Manny to the inside, and Nicholas is there. Douglas takes that in the air. Backhand blasted from the 8 line, and Nicholas makes the catch. Hard forehand just over the head of Douglas. Manny brings it over the top. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote for Douglas. Keeps it inside. Cut off in the air by Hyro. Manny, great catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas in the corner behind the 13. Douglas is there. Another powerful, powerful backhand caught beautifully by Nicholas. Douglas moves in, takes it in the air. Powerful backhand. Rebote is coming all the way out to the 4 line. Manny, Rebote to the inside, and Nicholas from the 11 line. Beautiful catch by Manny. Here's the backhand. Nicholas is there again. Big backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Hyro. He winds up. Placement to the inside. Read perfectly by Manny. Here's the backhand. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote. Catch by Douglas. Splitter by Douglas. Scoop by Hyro. Inside placement. Will score. What a point. So that's 2 points for Hyro and Nicholas. Still possible match point for the Warriors. Douglas and Manny.
I mean, look at this. Douglas almost had the match. Hyro scoops it up, and then controlled to the inside. And even Manny recognizing a good shot. Thumbs up.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Beautifully done by Jairo. Manny on the backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote by Douglas. Rebote by Douglas. Jairo has a tip ball, point, set, and match in straight sets for the Warriors. Douglas and Manny taking it in straight sets, 6-5, 6-2.
And that gets the Warriors their first win of the game day. Again, more significant in the grand scheme of our season here. We're coming to effect in the first tiebreaker, but they get on the board. Douglas and Manny, their first win of the season. May spark something throughout the rest of the regular season. One match remains, second division singles. Alex will take on Benny here in just 3 minutes. Nicholas got hit. Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. We're back. Game day score reflecting that win a few moments ago by Douglas and Manny, the first for the Warriors today. Again, the Devils will get a full point in our season standings. That will push them from 2.5 all the way up to 3.5 and into the top 4 in the playoffs. We're going to hear from Douglas and Manny, though. Big win for the Warriors on this game day. Congratulations, guys. Getting it done for the first time this season. Douglas, it seemed that your power kind of shifted the pace of that game. What sparked that change you usually don't see with that level of power relentlessly throughout the match?
Yeah, I think we were talking about Manny passing slow to the back, trying to put it in the corner, and then when I had the chance in the front, throw low, hard runners like that along the wall. And, you know, it makes them either go for a tough catch along the sidewall or make it tough for Bote. So that was the plan throughout the match.
Yeah, and how much does a win like this kind of help spark a little momentum for the rest of the season for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I think me and Manny had a good season last season. We were in the second division. Now we got bumped up to the first division, which is quite a bit tougher. You know, against that team, to get a win like that in straight sets, it's a big confidence booster for us, and hopefully we can carry it through the rest of the season.
All right, well, good luck, guys. We'll see what happens the rest of the game day. Thank you.
Thank you.
One match, and Manny's done. One match left on the game day. Alex against Benny here in singles. Second division matchup. Alex in his introductory season in Division 2, 1-1. Benny in his first season in Division 2, also 1-1. Devils already locked up the game day, but an important win, an important point to be given away right here. Either Benny or Alex. Benny played fantastic in that first match of the game day. Jairo and Benny against Douglas and Julian, but that was all the way back. I mean, to look at the clock about 2 hours ago. So he's been waiting. He's been sitting here watching his team pick up the game day win, but we'll see how that plays into this match. Alex played match 2. He lost with Bradley against Nicholas and Kubalos. Both players looking for the win right here. We'll see where it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, ready for our final match of the game day second division singles. Representing the Warriors, we have number 66, Alex. And for the Devils, number 55, Benny. There's a serve by Alex. We begin our final match with a backhand to the inside by Benny. Rebote picked up on the bounce. Benny, Costado, 2-wall. Ooh, not enough. Alex from the outside. His carom will land in and score. Alex hits the first point. Our final match.
Alex landed that one in nicely.
Two-wall attempt there by Benny, but yeah, he catches that out on the boundary line.
Yeah, about the 6 line, too.
Fault, over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Good serve, lands between the 4 and 7 line. Backhand to the inside, picked off by Alex. He sends it deep. Robote forehand, played well to the inside by Benny, crossing the wall. Alex, long 2-wall, it's too low. Benny gets his first point, we're tied up.
A long way away to throw a Costado 2-wall in this court. We've seen them work, no question about it. That one just fell into the pad. In terms of court experience, clearly give the edge to Benny. I mean, been playing on this court since he first started playing professional Jai-Alai. Alex basically played all over the world. This is his 2nd season here in Battle Court.
Backhand to the inside, Robote laid up by Benny. Alex picks it up on the bounce, whips it inside. Benny with the scoop. Benny faked the carom, put it back inside. Alex now from the 9, sends it deep. Robote laid up, Alex looking to attack, makes the stop. Drop shot, oh, dropped in to score. That's 2 points, and Alex leads.
Yeah, Alex sold that pretty well, too. I mean, he's got so much power on that right side. You see him, what appears to be winding up, it just drops it inside. And again, takes its second bounce where? Before the 4 line.
Benny takes in the serve from the 12. Wall to wall. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand. It's a little too high up in the overhead screen and out of play. Benny, this second point to tie it up. Forehand Robote kicks out to the middle of the court. Alex, sidearm carom. Benny gonna get out there, makes the catch. Long forehand inside. There's a great scoop by Alex. Backhand up the middle. Benny, Costado, it's a 2-wall, it opens. Oh, Alex. That was in the net before Alex could make the catch. That's 3 points for Benny. He leads.
Good eyes. Good eyes by that front court judge. That's a close call. Benny makes a great catch here, returns it. Scooped by Alex. A 2-wall with a light touch. And yes, he did move the screen out of the way in order to make that catch.
That is tipped right along the wall. Quick point for Alex. It's 3-3.
Incidental contact with the screen is allowed, but
Alex on the inside, little runner, back it up. Then he scoops it up. Robote forehand, played to the inside, past Benny. Robote on the wall, that's missed. Alex leads 4-3. Backhand to the inside, picked off overhead. Alex sends it deep. Benny turns to look for the Robote. Left side to the inside. Alex steps around it. Forehand, low and hard. Scooped up here by Benny. Benny, backhand. Here's Alex. Alex right back up the middle. There's the scoop. 2-wall. Oh, not enough. Alex is going to get to this one. Takes a look. Fires it inside. It'll score. 5 points possible. Set point for Alex.
So Benny's really been sending these 2-walls, I mean, one after the other. Again, standing in position, just trying to really cut them. And Alex has stopped them pretty successfully. Problem is that they're not opening up. Again, that's about that. Even that one was stopped about the 6th line.
Benny drops the backhand into the corner. Alex has to come back for it. Plays it just above the pad. Benny steps up. 2-wall to score. That's 4 points.
Yeah, that one opened up way up there at the 3 line. Beautifully thrown by Benny. Benny feet on the 7 line. There you go. Cutting out before the 4. Well done.
That is a missed serve. First fault, second serve coming up.
I don't know that the aggressive laughter that I just heard from the back was entirely necessary. Benny very rarely does that.
Oh, floating serve, dropping. Alex just got to it. That gets by, and it scores. Benny brings it to 5-5. This is set point. Look at this one. Hard to the inside, right along the wall. Couldn't get there front ways, and then you see looking for the rebote, just not there. 5 points. Alex handles a serve, backhand, 2-wall, to score. Point and set. Alex closes it out 6-5. 2 minutes will come back in play. Set 2. Yeah, frustrating way to end it. Well played by Benny, and the backhand 2-wall gets him late, but well thrown by Alex there.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Let's see, where are we? Oh, yeah. We're in the ESPN 3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. There you have Julian. Apparently he's in a peculiar mood today. Douglas and Alex.
And Alex playing, again, with the game day already wrapped up, but not only for himself, but his team here. Looking out for that tiebreaker at the end of the year. That'll be total matches won. So, you know, you never know how this will come into play at the end of the year. And, you know, already just shy of the halfway point of the regular season. So still far from determining who will be the final 4 teams that make the playoffs. And on top of that, one of our closest seasons ever, so you don't know what's going to happen.
Benny with a succession of 2-walls. One of them worked really well. The other ones, they were cutting out about the 5 or 6 line.
Drop shot there by Alex. Well done. Second bounce. Here's the 2-wall, but not opening up enough. Alex takes a peek, fires it high to the inside, and Benny just last-ditch effort there to bring it in overhead. Can't do it. Here's the 2-wall late. Opened up above the pad nicely. And here's the backhand 2-wall, I believe.
Oh, off the serve.
Yeah, it was just, right away.
Oh, off the serve. Wow. It's particularly egregious.
Alex wins it. We are ready to begin set 2. Benny will serve to Alex.
Let's see if he poked Benny's backhand throwing 2-wall bare.
There's a serve by Benny. Set 2 has begun. Forehand dropped to the inside, picked up on the bounce, good scoop. Hard backhand played along the wall, stopped by Alex. 2-wall, not enough. Alex tracks it down, opens up for the carom. That opens and scores. Alex gets the first point here, set 2. Benny drops it in the corner. Rabote coming out. Nice save by Alex. Benny, the nice read. Fires it inside. Down. And he ties it up 1-1.
Benny did a beautiful job moving up on that ball, throwing it back to the inside, crossing the sidewall to score.
High bouncing serve taken in by Alex. He sends it deep, but that did not clear the overhead screen. That is out of play. 2 points for Benny now.
Alex trying to get that ball. He was flirting with the overhead screen. Judges saw it hit.
Tough play there by Alex, ate him up. Back into the middle of the court, Benny sends it deep. Rabote forehand, played inside, past Benny, long run. Looking to get in there, makes a save. Alex steps in front of it. Powers it low and hard to the inside. What a scoop there by Benny, quick release. Alex, there's another carom, but that caught the pad. Benny with a 3-1 lead.
That might have been the cleanest catch and throw Benny's ever made.
That's a candidate for sure. And then the carom just catching the top of the pad. Alex low runner along the wall. Benny has to save the rebote. Just kind of lays it up from the right side. Oh, and it's dropped by Alex. 4 points now for Benny.
Typically happens when a player, either the ball takes a really wonky bounce or the player is thinking about what he's going to do after he makes this, air quotes, easy catch.
High bounce serve is an over serve. Second one coming up. Catch along the sidewall. Benny, nice backhand. That's right in the corner. Not a lot on it. Alex just flicks it up. It clears. Benny controls it. Benny whips it high and hard back in the corner, giving Alex a play. Turns it into a 2-wall. Not enough. Benny stops it on the outside. 3-wall. That opens and scores. 5 points for Benny. Possible set point here.
Benny played that beautifully. 3-wall, nice and deep. Alex had an idea of where it was going to be. It was a general idea, about a foot away.
Called under serve, came up short. Second serve for Benny. Alex handles it off the sidewall, back into the corner. Here's the rebote, forehand, not opening up enough. Alex fake the carom, put it back inside. Benny, nice catch up overhead, backhand 2-wall. Oh, that was close. Alex caught it. His carom return. That's
touch.
Perfect. That lands in. Extends the set here, 2 points.
Still possible set here for Benny, but again, Alex gets out there and makes a really nice carom. Backhand 2-wall. Caught in the air by Alex.
Yeah, certainly too close to let go when you have a carom like that from the outside. Yeah. High bouncer, here's Benny. Rebote forehand, played low, cut off in the air. Benny now, keeps it inside. Alex not fooled, makes the catch, the 2-wall. Opens, not enough. Benny from the outside. The carom will score for the set. Benny wins it 6-2. We'll play a third set coming up in 2 minutes. So there's the response for Benny. 6-2, he comes back and wins that second set. Is Benny, you know, as he did after the first set, he's going to stay out there. See some replays here. Stop on the outside by Alex. He turns to look. Sees Benny on the inside. He throws the carom.
Well done.
This one laid up to the middle of the court. Benny attacking. Low and hard. Picked up. Not picked up. Kicking off the wall and scoring. It's a beautiful catch there by Benny in the quick release you mentioned. Then, just catching the top part of the pad. Rebote 2-wall. Yeah, and Benny's got that, I mean, inside the boundary line. The 3-wall, that one really opens up. Backhand 2-wall. Look at Alex. Makes the catch in the air. Throws another carom. Carom got him both points in that set. But you see Benny again, I mean, just outside the boundary. And then his carom return is perfect. 6-2 for Benny in our second set, sending this one to a third set. It's Kubala lurking in the background. We're very much so behind the glass. You know, Benny feels pretty comfortable, feels pretty confident, you know. Doesn't need to go back out there in between. Seems to be comfortable, has enough stamina. A lot left in the tank, and he's ready to go for set 3. Match on the line here. Alex will serve to Benny. Very ready to begin set 3. There's a serve. Our third set has begun. Benny takes it in the corner, floats it on the wall, caught by Alex. Backhand 2-wall. Benny has it in the middle of the court. High to the inside. Tough scoop. Alex made it. Rifles it into the corner. Benny a little bit higher. Alex picks it up overhead. Benny crashes into the wall. Sends it back into the corner. Rebote save. Alex high to the inside. Benny turns to look for it. Returns a 2-wall. It opens. Alex gets out there. His carom from the outside. Lands in and scores. First point. Set 3 going to Alex.
It's been working for Alex. Gets out there. Returns the carom instead of trying to pass Benny. High 3-wall. He knows that Benny knows the court very well. Just throw it out of his reach.
Benny takes it in from the 12 line, plays it inside. What a catch by Alex. Leap and grab. Rebote forehand, play to the corner, cut off by Alex. He fires it inside, keeps it low. Benny, what a tough save. Alex keeps foot on the gas, got it up at the 6 into the drop shot. Dropped in to score. That's 2 points for Alex.
It's a beautiful play by Benny there at the side wall. So tough. Alex winds up finishing the point in the third and final set. First to 6 points will win the match.
Oh, that's into the Chula. That scores. Perfect one for Benny. Get on the board in our third set.
Tremendous throw.
Yeah, take another look here. And that just dies.
Nothing you
right
can do
there.
about it.
Alex handles the serve, drops it along the wall. Benny. Oh, runner. Alex looking for that rebote. Quick turn, dropping it inside. Benny makes the catch. 2-wall. Oh, Alex tracks it down again. Forehand inside. Gave Benny a chance. He made the catch, but didn't have control. Sent it in the pad, and that pad is bad. 3 points for Alex.
That was a phenomenal catch by Benny. And let's face it, if he's trying to get it off quick, back to the inside. Look at all that space he's got. Just throw a low runner to the inside.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Benny with the second serve, right into the Chula again. Alex has to come way back to dig it out. Benny, oh, attacked, made a great catch, whips it inside. Low and hard,
Beautiful
there's
scoop.
a one-handed scoop by Alex. Rebote coming back out, Benny sends it deep. Alex waiting for it at the 9, turns it over the top. Benny, aggressive play to the inside, that will score. 2 points for Benny, he cuts it to 1.
Alex trying to decide which way to go. Went to the outside, Benny threw it to the inside. Well done.
Alex's backhand, Benny has to get in there and turns the rebote powerfully back inside. Here's Alex. Little bullet dropping in the corner. Benny not going to make that save. Not a lot on it. 4 points for Alex. Leads back to 2.
Not a Chula, but low to the back wall, not coming out.
Alex switches it up. The Cortada serve aces him and brings it to 5-2. Possible set and a possible match point.
That was exactly what that was, a Cortada. You see what that ball did once it hit the sidewall?
Just died there.
Yeah, exactly. There was no play off that ball. The spin's just changing completely. Not easily done, but well done there by Alex.
And he passes, open it up again. Alex, nice rebote, cut off at the 10 line. Here's Benny. Fires it inside. Alex comes away with it. Benny in the middle of the court, long 2-wall. Oh, not enough. Alex from the outside. The carom will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Alex wins it in 3 sets, taking the final set 6-2. But the Devils win the game day 4-2. Stay tuned for that post-game show coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
one. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. A game day win for the Devils. They defeat the Warriors 4-2. One of those Devils is our player of the day today. That is number 25, Kubala, winning both of his matches, starting off with a great performance in doubles, then carrying that over into singles. I mean, the defense is really, the staple of your game. That's the best part. It has been over the course of your career. Now back to full health and in Division 5. How comfortable are you back there, seemingly for the first time in a couple of years?
It is really nice to play with a little bit of confidence. I think that just catch and throw one more than your opponent, and that's it.
Yeah, and you made a pretty interesting point when you were talking about your singles play with Cabrera. You mentioned that you had to get a little more offensive, and you came out firing with a couple of those shots. I mean, how important is the offensive part of your game, especially for a player that doesn't typically do that type of style?
It's like I said, the match with Cabrera was really eye-opening for me, and just really made me want to turn it up. And then also being in the 5, I have a little bit more confidence, and it just gives me a little help to motivate myself to want to be better.
Kyle, you've been playing fantastic throughout 2025, but tonight specifically in that singles match, your court positioning, how you move to the ball every time Bragley threw it, how you return the ball very thoughtfully to make sure that he couldn't get a play on it. I mean, just point after point. You played great. You're just feeling good, particularly in singles, better in singles and doubles. Just how you feeling?
Feeling 110%. I mean, obviously in doubles, it's a little easier for me. I don't have to run around so much, and with CRB and Nicholas, it's kind of an easy job. But I look forward to keep training and keep getting better so I can really improve in the singles area and do what I need to do this season.
Awesome, Kubala. All-around performance today, winning both of your matches. Congratulations, our player of the day.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You as well.
All right, thank you, Kyle. Let's continue on with the post-game show here. Get some of those replays going to recap the action we saw between the Devils and Warriors. Started off, those Devils were hot early, winning their first 4 matches, starting this one, Jairo Benny against Douglas and Julian.
Yeah, Jairo and Benny again, just such a really, really good team consistently throughout Battle Court. Julian and Douglas communication seemed, for the most part, pretty much well on.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't.
Yeah, then now Robote to the outside by Benny. I mean, there were some surprising shots by the Devils, but that maybe took the cake. I mean, Benny from deep in the backcourt sends this one to the outside. Oh, not this one. Not this one. But it's coming.
Okay, we'll just sit here and wait.
We're gonna wait.
Which one? Is it this one?
There it is still.
Is this
Patience prevails always. Here you go. Straight outside, look at Douglas. He's not thinking about it and gets it just out of reach and scoring.
Have you ever driven to the Florida Keys?
Yeah.
So you
are we there yet?
So have you seen the Patience Pays sign? Patience pays.
It
Only
does.
1 million more miles to the next passing zone.
And then back here with this 4th division doubles match, that was Alex and Bradley against Nicholas and Kubala.
Nicholas really just dominant in the front court. Court positioning was so spot on, and Kubala backing him up pretty much well flawlessly. I think he had 1 missed ball.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, communication was perfect. Catching was right on, getting the ball back nicely.
Yeah, a little more offense, too, from Nicholas than we've seen so far in this regular season. Then Kubala just put it inside, and then you see high scoop just missed there by Alex. I believe that was 5-5 in the second set. And then that miss gave it to the Devils in straight sets. Take another look at that sequence.
Beautiful catch here by Nicholas. Again, Kubala just looks so confident back there making these catches. The balls are coming back fast.
Yeah, and this is the throw. High off the front wall, dropping, and then you see catching the frame.
Switching from trying to catch the ball in the air to making a scoop, and you have to make the decision and the adjustment within second, maybe second and a half.
Then this 5th division doubles matchup next. Fronton CRB winless coming into this one against the undefeated Correa and Julian, but that wouldn't remain after this one.
CRB just never...
He played pretty well back there today.
He never disappoints.
No,
I mean,
he doesn't.
He just doesn't. Even when he loses, he doesn't disappoint. Making phenomenal catches like that one to the outside. And again, as a backcourter, he's got surprising power for his size. He's able to pass pretty well. And the catching is pretty solid.
Yeah, especially today here in the back. I mean, coming away with it, you see this long sequence again. Just good, consistent play here by the Devils. I mean, look at this catch on the outside. Look at the hop and the control here, too. I mean, that ball doesn't want to stay in the basket.
See, he didn't take the extra step that a number of players would, where the judge might go, we'll let that go. Because there's not a hard and fast rule about that, but he got that off quick. That was very clean, or clean enough.
And then Douglas and Manny against Jairo and Nicholas, a chance here in the top division of doubles.
Firing on all cylinders, man. Douglas was spot on. Manny also. Manny making some fantastic catches.
Oh, and then that ball just tipped by Jairo there, ending it in the Warriors' favor.
Douglas looked much more comfortable in this match than he did earlier in the day. I mean, just
absolutely,
just much more relaxed and was.
and played particularly well, too. I mean, he was everywhere. Great defense and tremendous power. So it really changed that match, and tip ball there by Jairo. Tough way to end it. And then the finale here in singles, Alex against Benny. A chance for the Warriors to salvage some points. I mean, they were down 4-0, and a chance here for Alex to get them 2 wins. I mean, losing 4-2, really not all that bad.
Definitely not.
Carom here by Alex in the end. He had the space and finished
So the
him
2
off.
walls were like, they were well thrown as far as 2 walls go for Benny, but they weren't scoring.
No.
Alex
Yeah.
was stopping them, and then Alex returning those caroms that Benny wasn't close to kept Alex in it. Then in that second set, Benny looked like he was running away with it. You know that Alex was talking about some discomfort in his knee. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but that motion right there, particularly difficult, opening up to his right,
Yeah.
definitely does not feel well.
But the carom certainly did look good there in the end, and that one scoring there and ended it off with the carom as well, giving Alex his 2nd win for the Warriors on the game day, giving him 2 wins, not all too bad, but the Devils come away with that much-needed point in our standings, and let's see what that does to our season-long standings. That's going to move the Devils up into 4th place in that final playoff spot, knocking the Cyclones down to 5th, and the Warriors now in solo 6th place there at the bottom. But Renegades and Fireball still tied up there for 1st place. We'll be back in action on Monday. These Devils will take on the Cyclones. Get started with some doubles. Fronda and Benny take on Inaki and Amigarena. Then Nicholas and Manu go at it in singles. Then the undefeated CRB and Kubala put that streak on the line against Bueno and Rock, followed by Jairo and Benny against Ikeda and Manu. Then 4th division doubles, we'll see Nicholas and Kubala against Bueno and Amigarena, and we close it out with some singles. Fronda against Ikeda. That will be the Devils and Cyclones on Monday, 5 p.m. as we continue on our Winter 25 season. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back on Monday.
See you Monday at 5.
Jairo, do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battlefield Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.